first leg. Rangers waiting in the final. The action described for you now by Jock Brown.
So there's the Dundee United lineup tonight, with John Holt wearing a number 6 jersey in place of the suspended David Neary. And that apart, there's only one change from the side who's beat Dumbarton here on Saturday by 1-0. Ralph Milne is out, and the replacement is Billy Kirkwood, who wear the number 9 jersey and may well operate from a position in midfield. And Hearts, not surprisingly, stay with exactly the same team as the one which beat Rangers so well by 1-0 on Saturday. And that means that Craig Levein is fit after the eye injury he sustained in that match on Saturday. But the key man up front will undoubtedly once again be little John Robertson, who's come right back to scoring form after a lean start this season, and he's now scored 5 times in recent weeks. So there's a large contingent of Hearts supporters inside Tannadice tonight, travelling with considerable hope after that excellent display on Saturday against Rangers. And the referee, Brian McGinley, is taking a very firm line indeed straight away. Walter Kidd, the Hearts captain, is in trouble for the first challenge of the match. He's shaking his head in disbelief. But referee Brian McGinley making as clear a statement as you could imagine to take a tight grip in the match right at the start. So a booking inside the first minute of the match, and quite clearly referee McGinley will stand no nonsense whatsoever. There will be no repeat of the match a fortnight ago, which caused so much trouble and resulted in David Neary and Dave Bowman being sent off. That's if Brian McGinley has things his way. Sturrock giving chase, coolly won by Jordan for Hearts. And Eric McDonald's made a lot of ground on the left, looking for Robertson inside. Gary McGuinness carrying the ball out for a Hearts throw. Played in by McDonald, headed away from Goff. There's John Holt. Levein brought down by Dodds, and I think this will be the second player to be booked, yes. Davy Dodds going in very heavily on Craig Levein. Levein had left him for dead all right, and Dodds completed the tackle. Forward by Kirkwood. Kirkwood is operating in midfield for United. Trying the free kicks again. Sturrock for a bit of pushing up front. The Hearts of the free kick. George Cowie is number 3. The tackle came from McGuinness, so the challenge in the air. There's Cowie to Clark. Clark again. There's Levein. Headed down from Robertson, and the deflection takes the ball wide for the corner. But Hearts opening in sprightly form, very determined to get back in level terms. Robertson goal hungry as ever, and Donald Park has gone across to take the corner kick, and that brings Roddy McDonald to the near post alongside Craig Levein. There's Cowie. As well challenged by Kirkwood as they came to have a go for goal. Davy Dodds. There's Sturrock. Good defending by Kenny Black, controlled that well and led the fast back with conviction. Levein driving at the United defence, meeting Davy Dodds head on. Jordan lighting it forward. Good touch on from Bone. There's John Robertson. A splendid effort that was. First time from Robertson. He really looks in the mood. The ball played forward to allow Jimmy Bone with a head flick on to look for Robertson. He didn't hang about, and the first time shot tipped over the top. But here's Sturrock for United. Throw in the far side. Ball was kept in play by Jordan in his tackle. Sturrock again. Played in by Bannon, right across the far side. Too high for Malpass. There's Davy Dodds. Fine goalkeeping once again from Henry Smith. Very alert indeed, showing lots of courage too. Kenny Black again. Good header down by McGuinness. Very accurate indeed to find Bannon. Now Sturrock. Turning Black. Tries to find Dodds inside, but Jordan took up good position. United now beginning to assert themselves as the first half reaches the midway stage. McGuinness going inside. Getting help from Kirkwood. And from Bannon on the right. Attacking Kenny Black. Cross for Sturrock, and Kidd beats him to it. Hearts bringing the ball away, but that's a fine defensive header from Walter Kidd. Now on the break, Robertson to Levine. Dummy from Robertson deceived Jimmy Bone. Fine sweeping move from Hearts. They're unlucky there. Bone clearly expected Robertson to gather the ball. And this time Sturrock is penalised for boring into Roddy MacDonald. The sort of verdict welcomed by tall centre halves, who frequently feel aggrieved that they're penalised for jumping when centre forwards don't. That's neatly won by Sturrock. There goes Davy Dodds. Kidd coming back. Was Dodds brought down? The referee waves play on. No. He stopped the play for a free kick. Dodds was fouled, but outside the box. A moment of slackness in the Hearts defence. Sturrock winning the ball, playing it through for Davy Dodds, and Dodds clearly brought down there at the edge of the box. There's the dugout. Jim McLean, of course, absent. Walter Smith with Gordon Wallace there, and the substitute John Clark. Now, what move do United have for this set piece? Malpass and Kirkwood with their back to goal. Bannon is there, so is John Holt. The referee watching the 10-yard rule. Bannon takes it! The perfect free kick, and United go ahead on the second leg and 2 up on aggregate. Half an hour on the clock, and the breakthrough which United wanted so badly. Now this was a gem. Kirkwood and Malpass with their back to goal. A little bit of play acting again, trying to break the concentration of the Hearts wall. And there was Bannon with a firm, decisive finish, which Smith couldn't handle. Munro's header. Malpass that time with the clearance. Hearts appeared to be stunned by that United goal, although in fairness to the home side, they were improving as the game went on. There's Alec MacDonald with a cross, and John Robertson couldn't get on the end of it. Calpine, a very relieved man, but some inspired play on the right from Alec MacDonald, making his way to dead ball line, pulling it back with the right foot, and Robertson not quite tall enough to get in the header. Dodds took a blow in the back as he played that on. Here's Bone. Pass to the tackle. John Holt going in with a little bit of additional zeal, which wasn't appreciated by the referee, who will have a word with the United midfield man. The victim there was Alec MacDonald. The referee Brian McGinley has handled the match superbly so far, following all his experience at the highest level. George Curry with the free kick. McDonald's header on, and the effort from Alec MacDonald straight at Hamish McAlpine. That was a fair chance, that, for MacDonald. McAlpine gets in the clearance. And Holt taken late by Kenny Black, and that will certainly be a booking. Reckless challenge from the youngster. Holt sent away a very good pass to the right side of midfield, and Black came in with a clattering challenge late. There's Malpass. Brought down by Kidd. Played the ball first though. There goes Donald Clark, chased by Munro. Away from Goff, but not from Hegarty. Once again, United showing the depth of the defence. Sturrock is onside this time. Henry Smith's in trouble. Sturrock can't keep his feet, but still Smith scrambling to get back. And the long ball in goes beyond the goal. Paul Sturrock did very well indeed to remain onside and create that opportunity. Smith finding the ball held up by the breeze. For the benefit of Sturrock, and had he been able to keep his feet, there might have been more trouble for Hearts. There goes Sturrock again this time. Smith should be able to wait for it, yes. This time the man penalised is Richard Goff. Hearts anxious to get on with it before half-time. Kenny Black is number 11. McDonald, very important player in the box for Hearts. Goes Black, looks for a deflection and almost makes it. Well, that was a fine effort from Kenny Black. Driving it into the ruck of players, looking for a deflection to beat McAlpine, and he almost got it. He certainly won the corner kick. So Hearts anxious to get this corner over before the interval. We're into stoppage's time in the first half as Black sends it across. And the header from Jimmy Bone goes over the top, and that may well be the last chance for Hearts in the first half. Bowen hasn't been quite the same influence in the match tonight as he was against Rangers on Saturday. McAlpine's goal kick brings a thoroughly entertaining first half to an end. An excellent cup tie. United settling well after Hearts' initial burst at the start of the match, growing in confidence, taking an edge on the match, and then it's always a joy to see a carefully planned and perfectly executed free kick such as the one taken by Eamon Bannon on the half hour, and that's the goal which gives United a vital lead at the interval. Don't go away, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Tannadice as Hearts get the second half underway, trailing by 2 goals in aggregate, and they've made their intentions perfectly clear by a half-time change which has left Alec MacDonald in the dressing room and introduced Willie Johnston to the left wing. So a very aggressive move on the part of Hearts, and Willie Johnston could help to make that pay off from these dead ball situations around the box, in which he has frequently shown some expertise. Roddy McDonald has gone up. Hearts now playing against the breeze. Kenny Black. That's another fine effort from the Hearts midfield man. It's about the third in the match, and that will perhaps caused McAlpine more anxiety than the others. Long ball out. Here's Malpass with a chance for Dundee United. Blocked by Smith. There's Bannon. And the Hearts defence gets back quickly enough. Willie Johnston with Gary McGuinness, and that was a great chance for United. A long ball out from McAlpine, catching Malpass sprinting free in the left. A shot across the face of the goal, beaten out by Henry Smith, and the Hearts defence did the rest despite the presence of Eamon Bannon. Levine's header returned by Holt. There's Paul Sturrock. On the far side, Malpass. It's for Sturrock again, taking up great position. Superb handling. Good play by Sturrock again, finding the gaps in the Hearts defence. Finish with the header. Donald misjudged it slightly. There goes Davy Dodds with both the kid. And an arm being used unfairly by Dodds to try and gain an advantage over Kidd. That's a Hearts free kick. Jordan. 10 minutes into the second half. And a late careless challenge by Maurice Malpass, penalised by the referee. Levine was the victim. And Malpass was the recipient of the warning. Black. Robertson playing it on. There's McGuinness. Now Kirkwood to Bannon. Oh, great play from Bannon. Left Johnston for dead. It's for Sturrock. The turn is brilliant. There's Davy Dodds. And a classic goal from Dundee United. They just don't come any better than that. Clearly inspired play from United. Set up initially by Bannon, coming from the right side of midfield. Going forward, taking it past Willie Johnston brilliantly. Playing it in towards Sturrock in the box. Now just look at that for a turn. In it goes to Dodds. And the finish leaving Smith helpless. David Dodds picks up his 5th goal of the season. And that surely is the one which makes the cup final place secure for United. Here's Holt going forward. The goal coming in the 56th minute of the match. And the start to the second half, which clearly Hearts would have been dreading. They were adventurous at half-time with their tactical and personnel switch. Johnston beaten to that by McGuinness. It goes Bannon again. That's for Sturrock. Dodds goes through the middle. Jordan is exposed. Kirkwood! And there's the third. The Hearts defence completely at sea. 12 minutes into the second half, it's 3-0 to United on the night. And once again, the devastating combination of Bannon, the long ball to Sturrock setting it up, came back into Dodds, then to Malpass with a miscued shot, and there was Kirkwood to knock it home. Jordan goes off with some word of instruction for Brian Whittaker. And the first time snapshot from Holt goes wide. And a bit of trouble now in the Hearts ranks in the terracing. Well, this is unpleasant. The Hearts fans clearly frustrated after all their team's efforts in the first half, going for nothing, trailing by 3 goals to 0 in the night. The police removing 1 or 2 fans at the moment. It does appear to be under control. There goes Sturrock, under pressure from Kidd, or Levine rather. It's a corner kick for United. There's Bannon. Oh, that's into the side netting, and Bannon almost caught Henry Smith out. Bannon's been so effective playing on the right side of the field tonight. Well, that came from the left. More trouble now among the Hearts supporters on the far side. Beginning to look ugly there as youngsters spill onto the track. The referee has had to hold up play. Police reinforcements are arriving. Well, this really is a tragedy. Hearts players going over to try to calm things down. Ryan Whittaker is there. The police now all homing in the same spot. Trying to resolve things over there on the far side. I'm afraid that the majority of people there are wearing maroon favours, and there's the solution perhaps to the problem. McGuinness to the middle, Sturrock offside. Tight decision, but it's correct, I think. Levine now with a free kick. Looking for Bone. Arnold Park, leaving the ball to drop kindly for him. Rowe wins it for Malpass, and now it's with McGuinness. Roddy McDonald read that well as Sturrock made the run. Willie Johnston. And Johnston reacting angrily to Eamon Bannon. Well, Johnston making his point, but the referee will do it more effectively, I'm sure. The lecture now for Eamon Bannon. Well, Willie Johnston's part in the incident was not, I think, all that might have been, and that is the view also of referee Brian McGinley. Having warned Eamon Bannon, now does the same to Willie Johnston for the angry reaction. Well, Willie Johnston, after so many years in the game, just will not go. Couldn't resist the back chat. The warning would have sufficed but for that. Let's hope it's only a booking. Not really with an anchor sheer for. United dugout still looking restless in the form of Walter Smith and Gordon Wallace in the middle there. BD! Fine one-handed stop by Henry Smith. Stuart BD certainly struck that one well enough, right at the edge of the box, firmly towards the bottom corner, and Smith was down in a flash. Comes to BD again, and this time the accuracy wasn't there. Donald Park is onside, a great chance for Hearts. Brilliantly finished. Well, it may take the form of a consolation, but it's one which Donald Clark can sure thoroughly enjoy. 8.5 minutes left to play. Ball played forward, catching the United defence off guard and square. Clark going through onside, Calvin off his line, and the finish leaving the keeper helpless. And there goes the final whistle. United the winners by 3-1. A thoroughly convincing performance from the Tannadice men.
Yes, it is 3-1 the final score, and despite the bookings and that little bit of crowd trouble, it couldn't disguise the fact that this was an excellent game. Dundee qualify now to meet Rangers in the final of the League Cup at Hampden. Just after the final whistle, Ian Archer had a word with tonight's man of the match, Eamon Bannon.
Man of the match, Dundee United at Hampden. Hard game.
Yes, it was a difficult game. It was, I think, a typical cup tie. And we were fortunate enough to get a goal, and I think that killed it a bit for the Hearts.
We were fortunate, you were fortunate, you scored it. Was it a bit of cadollage or is that a rehearsed move?
Well, it was a bit of both, actually. I decided when I went up that Ian McDonald would definitely charge the ball early, and I decided to not hit the ball the first time. I just stepped back and I saw he wasn't looking, so just curled it, you know. It was a dangerous position, and really just, I think the goalkeeper just hesitated slightly and just caught him out.
And you had a hand in the next 2 goals as well.
Well, a small hand, I suppose, nothing great, but it was a team effort. I think it was a very good team effort tonight.
Dundee United seem to make the League Cup, the Skull Cup, their own possession these days. You've had troubles with Rangers in league games. How do you fancy going at Hampden?
Well, again, Rangers have beat us so many times. I think the jinx must end sooner or later. They're going through a kind of a sticky spell at the moment, and they beat us down at Ibrox just a couple of weeks ago. So I think really that was a good result in terms of approach to the final, because if we'd beat them easily down at Ibrox, we might have approached the final with a different attitude. But I think we'll just battle away and try to bury the hoodoo.
Anyway, Skull man of the match. Congratulations, Eamon. Congratulations, Dundee United.
Thank you very much, Ian.
Eamon Bannon there with our man Ian Archer.